time for the battle inside Connor's Colosseum of Rock, here on Rowan Radio, 89.7 WGLS FM, Glassboro.
I'm Connor Coles. You're tuned into Rowan Radio, 89.7 WGLS FM. Thank you for joining me on the finale of Connor's Colosseum of Rock. Everyone who tunes into my show will have the opportunity to become a general and send in their final warrior to compete for champion of this week's Colosseum battle. If you want to send in your own warrior or vote for your favorite that you hear, text us at 856-863-9457. You just heard Count Raven with How Can It Be? Up next, we have Vision Divine with New Eden. You're listening to Connor's Colosseum of Rock here on Rowan Radio 89.7 WGLS FM. I'm Connor Coles, and you just heard Jason Becker with Perpetual Burn. This is from his first studio album, which was the only album of his that was released before his diagnosis with ALS in 1989. If this song or any others we played so far has sounded like they should be the winner of my show tonight, be sure to send a text to us at 856-863-9457. While you do that, let's go ahead and check the WGLS campus calendar. Rowan University's Wellness Center at Winans Hall provides students with quality medical, mental health, and substance abuse services. They also educate students about making healthy choices. For more information, students can visit the website rowan.edu/wellness or call 856-256-4333. This campus calendar is brought to you by Rowan Radio, 89.7 WGLS FM, your source for campus news and information. Let's also check the WGLS target weather forecast for the South Jersey listening area. Tonight, it's going to be a low of 51, tomorrow a high of 76, and currently at 8:20, it is 55 and clear here on the campus of Rowan University. And that's the top of the forecast from Rowan Radio, 89.7 WGLS FM. Following this short break, you'll be hearing Running Wild with March of the Final Battle, sent in by General Dr. Zach.
WGLS programming is made possible in part by the Rowan University Alumni Association. Delighted to serve over 100,000 Rowan Proud Profs through exciting events and programs, communications, volunteer and mentorship opportunities, and special benefits and discounts. Since its founding, the Alumni Association has worked to maintain a lasting and positive relationship between our dedicated graduates and their alma mater. Alumni are encouraged to check out the website for more information about getting involved. The website is alumni.rowan.edu. The Rowan University Alumni Association is proud to sponsor the programming on Rowan Radio.
145 over 92.
180 over 111.
I had a heart attack and a cardiac arrest and then a stroke.
Your blood pressure numbers could change your life. Lowering your high blood pressure could save you from a heart attack or stroke. If you've stopped your treatment plan, restart it or talk to your doctor about creating one that works better for you. Start taking the right steps at manageyourbp.org.
Now I'm, trying to get better, stronger than ever.
Brought to you by the American Heart Association, American Medical Association, and the Ad Council.
Wednesday nights from 8 to 10 p.m., come party with JT for JT's Rock Evolution, where you'll hear the best in 90s grunge to today's alternative rock.
I wanna break my back.
Jam to artists like Alice in Chains, Queens of the Stone Age, and Royal Blood, as well as the rock artists of tomorrow.
Excellent!
That's JT's Rock Evolution, Wednesday nights from 8 to 10 p.m., only on Rowan Radio, 89.7 WGLS FM.
Hey, this is Michael from the Lighthouse and the Whaler, and you're listening to WGLS Glassboro.
That work forces are the same that burn crosses. Some of those that work forces are the same that burn crosses. Some of those that work forces are the same that burn crosses. Some of those that work forces are the same that burn crosses. Killing in the name of you do what they told ya. And now 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 you do what they told ya. We know you do what they told ya. Those who died are justified for wearing the badge and your chosen white. You're justified. Those who died for wearing the badge and your chosen white. Those who died are justified for wearing the badge and your chosen white. You're justified. Those who died for wearing the badge and your chosen white. Some of those that work forces are the same that burn crosses. Some of those that work forces are the same that burn crosses. Some of those that work forces are the same that burn crosses. Some of those that work forces are the same that burn crosses. Killing in the name of. Killing in the name of. You do what they told ya. And now 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 you do what they told ya. You're under control. And now you do what they told ya. You're under control. And now you do what they told ya. You're under control. And now you do what they told ya. Now you're under control. And now you do what they told ya. Now you're under control. And now you do what they told ya. You're under control. And now you do what they told ya. You're under control. And now you do what they told ya. Those who died are justified for wearing the badge and your chosen white. You're justified. Those who died for wearing the badge and your chosen white. Those who died are justified for wearing the badge and your chosen white. You're justified. Those who died for wearing the badge and your chosen white. Come on.
I'm Connor Coles. You just heard Rage Against the Machine with Killing in the Name of, sent in by General Joe. Up next, we have General Bruce sending in the Pretenders with Don't Get Me Wrong. I'm Connor Coles. This is Connor's Colosseum of Rock, where you just heard Disney Divas Warrior. Oh, no, sorry. You just heard Pretenders with Don't Get Me Wrong, and that was sent in by Bruce. Up next, we're going to have General Disney Divas Warrior Powerline with Stand Out.
Open up your eyes, take a look at me. Get the picture fixed in your memory. I'm driven by the rhythm like the beat of a heart, and I won't stop until I start to stand out. To stand out. Some people settle for the typical thing, living all their lives waiting in the wings. It ain't a question of if, just a matter of time. Before I move to the front of the line, once you're watching every move that I make, you gotta believe that I got what it notice me. If the squeaky wheels always getting the grease, I'm totally devoted to disturbing the peace. And I'll do it all again when I get it done, until I become your number one. No medicine, the medicine, no means of escape. Gonna break every rule, I'll bend them all out of shape. It ain't a question of how, just a matter of when. You get the message that I'm trying to send. I'm under a spell, I'm in over my head, and you know I'm going all of the way to the end. To stand out above the crowd, even if I gotta shout out loud. So mine is the only face that you see. Gonna stand out so you notice me. If I could make you stop and take a look at me instead of just. There's nothing that I wouldn't do if it was getting you to notice. All I need is half a chance, a second thought, a second glance of proof. I got whatever it takes. It's a piece of cake. To stand out above the crowd, even if I gotta shout out loud. To mine is the only face you see. Gonna stand out, hey, stand out, yeah, 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 stand out. To mine is the only face you see. Gonna stand out so you notice me.
I'm Connor Coles. You're listening to Connor's Colosseum of Rock here on Rowan Radio, 89.7 WGLS FM. And up next, we have our warrior Iron Butterfly with Inagata da Vida, sent in by General Paul.
Don't you know that I'm loving you? In a garden of Vita, baby. Don't you know that I'll always be true? Oh, won't you come with me and take my hand? Oh, won't you come with me and walk this line? Please take my hand. Let me tell you this. Yeah, I gotta be honey. Don't you know that I'm loving you? Yeah, I gotta be baby. Don't you know that I'll always be true? Oh, won't you come with me and take my hand? Oh, won't you come with me and walk this line? Please take my
I'm Connor Coles. This is Connor's Coliseum of Rock right here on Rowan Radio. And up next, we have General Texas Tom's Warrior, Hey Joe by Jimi Hendrix.
Hey, Joe, where you going with that gun of yours? Hey, Joe, I said, where you going with that gun in your hand? I'm going down to shoot my old lady. You know I caught her messing around with another man. Yeah. I'm going down to shoot my old lady. You know I caught her messing around with another man. And that ain't too cool. Hey, Joe, I heard you shot your woman down. You shot her down. Hey, Joe, I heard you shot your lady down. You shot her down to the ground. Yeah. Yes, I did. I shot her. You know, I caught her messing around town. Yes, I did. I shot her. You know, I caught my old lady messing around town. And I gave her the gun. I shot her. All right. Shoot her one more time again. Hey, Joe, where you gonna run to now? Hey, Joe, where you gonna run to now? Where you gonna go? I'm going way down south, way down to Mexico way. All right, I'm going way down south, way down where I can be free. Ain't no one gonna find. Ain't no hangman gonna. You ain't gonna put a rope around me. You better believe that now. I got to go now. Hey, you better run on now. Goodbye, everybody.
I'm Connor Coles. This is Connor's Colosseum of Rock right here on Rowan Radio, 89.7 WGLS FM. And I want to know who you want to be the winning word of my show tonight. So send us a text at 856-863-9457 whenever you hear your favorite. Let's check the WGLS community calendar while you do so. The New Jersey Department of Human Services is fighting hunger by connecting people to New Jersey's food assistance program. NJ SNAP provides food assistance to families with low incomes to help them buy groceries. For more information about NJ.gov and for NJ SNAP and eligibility, visit the website at njsnap.gov. This community calendar is brought to you by Rowan Radio, 89.7 WGLS FM, your source for community news and information.
You listen to Rowan Radio on 89.7 WGLS FM, but why stop there? Take us anywhere by listening to rowanradio.com. Plus, you can find us on social media. Follow us at Rowan Radio on Instagram and Twitter, and be sure to like us on Facebook. Take part in our Instagram polls and let us know what's on your mind and the songs you want to hear. Enter to win special giveaways and check out what's behind the scenes of your favorite shows. Rowan Radio on air and on your phone. Visit rowanradio.com to find out more.
Coverage of prop sports on Rowan Radio is made possible in part by the Brown and Gold Gridiron Club. The Gridiron Club is composed of former participants and supporters of the RUGSC football program, whose goal is to bridge Rowan's athletes past, present, and future. If you would like to support the club, participate in gridiron events, or would like more information, the email address is gridironclub@rowan.edu. The Brown and Gold Gridiron Club is proud to support prop sports on Rowan Radio.
To protect her home and family in a disaster, Karen was willing to wade through water, mud, and insurance paperwork.
Yeah, I can do this.
You go, Karen! By simply understanding and updating what her insurance covers and doesn't cover now, she'll be better prepared no matter when disaster strikes. Learn other simple ways to protect your home and family before a natural disaster at ready.gov. That's ready.gov. A message from FEMA and the Ad Council.
Join JT on the mainstream weeknights from 10 to midnight, only here on Rowan Radio, 89.7 WGLS FM, also online at rowanradio.com. Up next, we're going to throw in General Leah's Warrior, Sue and the Banshees with Happy House. I'm Connor Coles, and you're inside the Battle of Connor's Colosseum of Rock here on Rowan Radio. And up next, we have our General Mark sending in his warrior, Wishbone Ash, with Warrior.
something new, leaving everything I ever knew. 100 years in the sunshine hasn't taught me all there is to know. The valley, we will gather there, helpless in our surrender. Tomorrow the plow becomes the sword, make us stronger in our danger. A soldier and a conqueror, fighting to be free. I'll have to be a warrior, a slave I couldn't be, a soldier and a conqueror, fighting to be free.
The battle is not over yet. Listen to the final hour of the fight inside Connor's Colosseum of Rock here on Rowan Radio 89.7 WGLS FM, Glassboro.
Well, it's alright, riding around in the breeze. Well, it's alright, if you live the life you
wait for the phone to ring, waiting for someone to tell you everything. Sit around and wonder what tomorrow will bring. Maybe a diamond ring.
Well, it's alright, even if they say you're wrong. Well, it's alright. Sometimes you gotta be strong. Well, it's alright, as long as you got somewhere to lay. Well, it's alright. Every day is Judgment Day.
Maybe somewhere down the road away, you'll think of me and wonder where I am these days. Maybe somewhere down the road when somebody plays Purple Haze.
Well, it's alright, even when push comes to shove. Well, it's alright, if you got someone to love. Well, it's alright, everything will work out fine. Well, it's alright, we're going to the end of the line.
Don't have to be ashamed of the car I drive. I'm just glad to be here, happy to feel that. And it don't matter if you're by my side, I'm satisfied.
Well, it's alright, even if you're old and gray. Well, it's alright, you still got something to say. Well, it's alright, remember to live and live, live. Well, it's alright, the best you can do is forgive. Well, it's alright, riding around on the breeze. Well, it's alright, if you live the life you please. Well, it's alright, even if the sun don't shine. Well, it's alright, we're going to the end of the line.
I'm Connor Coles, and welcome to the battle inside the final hour of Connor's Colosseum of Rock. You just heard our general, Mr. Mike's Warrior, this week, the Traveling Wilburys, with End of the Line. We have plenty more amazing songs that our general sent in that you'll be hearing shortly, so be ready to text us here at Rowan Radio at 856-863-9457 whenever you hear your favorite. Up next, we have General Miss Sandy sending in Alice Cooper with School's Out for Summer.
When we got no choice, all the girls and boys making all
listening to all the greats of rock and their generals clash inside Connors Coliseum of Rock. Be sure to send your vote to us here at Rowan Radio at 856-863-9457 whenever you hear the song you think deserves to be our champion of this week's show. Our next warrior is being sent into the arena from our General Brett, Night Ranger with Goodbye. I'm Connor Coles. This is Connor's Coliseum of Rock here on Rowan Radio 89.7 WGLS FM. The next warrior will be sent in by our General LJ, Disturbed with Stricken.
like a woman in suffering. Won't leave me nothing on the tell me why. You come alone, letting all of us save in the moment, leaving me broken another time. You come on like a bloodstained hurricane. Leave me alone, let me be this time. You carry on like a holy man, pushing redemption. I don't wanna mention the reason I know that I am stricken and can't let you go. When the heart is done, there's no hope anyway. Now that I am crippled by all that you've done, into the abyss will I run. You don't know what your power has done to me. I wanna know if I'll heal inside. I can't go on with the Holocaust about to happen. Seeing you laughing another time. You'll never know why your face has haunted me. My very soul is a bleed this time. Another hole in the wall of my inner defenses, leaving me restless. The reason I know that I am stricken and can't let you go. When the heart is come, there's no hope anyway. That I am crippled by all that you've done. Into the abyss will I run. Into the abyss will I You walk on like a woman in suffering. Won't leave me nothing on the tell me why. You come alone, letting all my must sing on the moment, leaving me broken another time. You come on like a bloodstained hurricane. Leave me alone, let me be this time. You carry on like a holy man, pushing redemption. Don't wanna mention the reason I know that I am stricken and can't let you go. When the heart is come, there's no hope anyway. Now that I am crippled by all that you've done, into the abyss will I run. Into the abyss will I run. I can't let you go. Yes, I am stricken and can't let you go.
I'm Connor Coles, and you're listening to Connor's Coliseum of Rock here on Rowan Radio, 89.7 WGLS FM, where the next warrior will be sent in by our General Isaac. Hailstorm with I Miss the Misery.
I've been a mess since yesterday. I've been a wreck since you changed. Don't let me get things, the way you hate me. I miss the screaming, the way that you blame me. I miss the rough sex, leaves me a mess. I miss the feeling of pain's in my chest. Miss the phone calls when it's your fault. I miss the late nights, don't miss you at all. I like that kick in the face. Everything seems to me. I love the way that it hides. I'll miss you, I'll miss the misery. I'll miss you, I'll miss the misery.
I'm Connor Coles, and you're listening to Connor's Colosseum of Rock, where I am being flooded with votes for our Warriors tonight. So make sure you get in yours as well whenever you hear your favorite. You can vote by sending a text to me at 856-863-9457. While you do that, let's check the WGLS campus calendar. The Rec Center, located on Rowan's Glassboro campus, is a state-of-the-art health club open 7 days a week for full-time students, faculty, staff, alumni, and community members. For more information, check out their website at rowan.edu/REC. This campus calendar is brought to you by Rowan Radio, 89.7 WGLS FM, your source for campus news and information. Let's also check the WGLS target weather forecast for the South Jersey listening area. Tonight, it's going to be a low of 51, tomorrow a high of 76, and currently at 9:21, it is 53 and mostly clear here on the campus of Rowan University. That's the target weather forecast from Rowan Radio, 89.7 WGLS FM. After this short break, our General Jimmy will be sending a Joe Cocker with a little help from my friends.
WGLS FM programming is made possible in part by Inspira Health. Getting sick is never convenient, especially while you're juggling a full course load, a job, an internship, or all three. The My Inspira app allows you to access care at home, between classes, or on the go. Services include consulting board-certified doctors by phone or video chat to get a quick diagnosis and treatment for non-emergency medical issues from acne to the flu. You can see a doctor immediately or select a time for your virtual visit that works for you and your schedule. You can download the My Inspira app to get started today. Inspira Health is a proud supporter of the programming on Rowan Radio 89.7 WGLS FM.
If you came across someone struggling with hunger, how would you recognize them? Would you notice a 16-year-old boy who got his first job?
Not for extra spending money, but to help feed his little sisters?
Or a mother who's in between jobs and sometimes goes to bed hungry so her kids can have dinner? I am the 1 in 8 Americans who struggle with hunger. I am Hunger in America.
Hunger can be hard to recognize. Learn why at IamHungerInAmerica.org. Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Calling all sports fans. Tune into Offsides at 5 p.m. every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, all semester long on Rowan Radio, Channel 2. Join me, Danny Ryan, Nick Earnshaw, and the rest of the familiar faces of the Rowan Radio Sports Department for a weekly roundtable discussion about the wide world of professional sports. We'll cover everything that you need to know about local sports news, the NFL, NBA, MLB, and much more. For the most up-to-date sports topics, debates, and information, tune into Offsides every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, all semester long on RowanRadio.com, Channel 2.
What would you do if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me? Lend me your ears and I'll sing you a song. I will try not to sing out of key. Yeah. Oh, baby, how all I need is my brother. I say I'm gonna get high. Oh, yeah. What do I do when my love is away?
Does it worry you to be alone?
No, no. How tell you, don't even say it no more. Gonna get down and I'm afraid. Keep on getting I need someone to love. All I need is someone. Watch just where I'm going, yeah. Somebody knows just where I'm going, baby. Said I'm gonna make it with my friend. Oh, I'm gonna keep on trying. I'm gonna keep on trying.
Would you believe in our love at first sight?
I'm certain it happens all the time, yeah.
What do you see when you turn out the light?
I can't tell you, but it sure feels like madness. Don't you know I'm gonna make it with my friends? I promised myself I'd get back. Said I'm gonna try it with them too. Oh, there's gotta be somebody gonna tip me right, I know. Somebody take me tonight. Oh, yeah, yeah. Said I'm gonna get by with my friends. Oh, yes, I'm gonna keep trying now. Keep on trying with my friends. Oh, ain't nothing gonna stop that boy. I'm gonna keep on trying. I'm getting high. I'm gonna make time. Oh, no. Gonna get by with my friend. Oh, I'm gonna get on by. Yes, I'm gonna get on by. Gonna take them all along. I'm gonna take them all along with me. Yeah, yeah. Don't you understand the way I feel in the morning time? Oh, I'm gonna take my friends along with me.
Hi, this is Ollie from Coastal Fire Department, and you're listening to WGLS in Glasgow, New Jersey.
No sleep till.
Front on the pedal, never Air Force metal. Engine running hotter than a boiling kettle. My job ain't a job, it's a damn good time. City through city, I'm a running ride. On location, touring around the nation. PhD boys, always on vacation. The one stable turntable. I do what I do, baby, 'cause I'm millionaire. Ain't no faking. Your money I'm taking. Go across the coast to watch all the girls shaking. And while you're at the job working 9 to 5, the Beastie Boys had the gun cold kicking it live. No sleep till. Another plane, another train, another bottle, and the brain, another girl, another bug, another job. Oh, my manager's crazy, he always smokes stuff. He's got his own room at the back of the bus. All around the world, you rock around the clock. Play the hotel, girls on the top. Shots in hotels like it's going out of style. Get paid on the way 'cause it worth your while. Fool on the floor, add rods at the door. SCA's in the back 'cause he's skeezing with a whore. We got a city in the trunk with money in his bag. With the guys in the front and Brooklyn's in the back. Why? That's not right. No sleep till. No sleep till Brooklyn.
You just heard General Johnny Diesel's Warrior, the Beastie Boys, with No Sleep Till Brooklyn. I'm Connor Coles. This is Connor's Coliseum of Rock right here on Rowan Radio, and all of our generals have some amazing warriors tonight. Up next, we have new general Cowboy from Philly's Warrior, Motley Crue with Home Sweet Home.
You know I'm a dreamer, but my heart's of gold. I had to run away high, so I wouldn't come home low. Just when things went right, it doesn't mean they were always wrong. Just take this song, and you'll never be left all alone. Take me to your heart, fill me in your bones. Just one more night, and I'm coming on this windy road. I'm on the way, I'm on the way, home sweet home. Tonight, I'm on the way, I'm on the way, home sweet home. You know that I've seen too many romantic dreams, up in lights falling on the silver screen. My heart's like an open book for the whole world to read. Sometimes nothing keeps me together at the seams. I'm on my way, I'm on my way, home sweet home. Tonight, I'm on the way. Just set me free, home sweet home. Home sweet home. Home sweet home. Home sweet
I'm Connor Coles. You're listening to Connor's Coliseum of Rock right here on Rowan Radio, 89.7 WGLS FM. And I want you to let me know what you think of all the songs I'm playing at 856-863-9457. Up next, we're going to throw in General Melissa's Warrior, David Bowie, with 5 Years.
Pushing through the market square, so many mothers sighing. News had just come over We had 5 years left crying. News guy wept and told us Earth was really dying. Cried so much his face was wet. Then I knew he was not lying. I heard telephones, opera house, favorite melodies. Saw boys, toys, electric irons and TVs. My brain hurt like a warehouse, it had no room to spare. I had to cram so many things to store everything in there. And all the fat, skinny people, and all the tall, short people, and all the nobody people, and all the somebody people. I never thought I'd need so many people. Girl my age went off ahead, hit some tiny children. If the black hadn't have pulled her off, I think she would have killed them. A soldier with a broken arm fixed his stare through the wheels of a Cadillac. A cop knelt and kissed the feet of a priest, and a queer threw up the sight of that. I think I saw you in an ice cream parlor, drinking milkshakes cold and long, smiling and waving and looking so fine. Don't think you knew you were in the song. And it was cold and it rained, so I felt like an actor, and I thought of more, and I wanted to get back there. Your face, your race, the way that you talk, I kiss you, you're beautiful, I want you to walk without 5 years stuck on my 5 years. What a surprise, we got 5 years. My brain hurts a lot. 5 years, that's all we got. We've got 5 years. What a surprise. 5 years stuck on mine. We've got 5 years. My brain hurts a lot. 5 years, that's all we've got. We've got 5 years stuck on mine. 5 years. What a surprise. We've got 5 years. My brain hurts a lot. 5 years. That's all we got. We got 5 years. What a surprise. We got 5 years. Stuck on mine. We got 5 years. My brain hurts a lot. 5 years. That's all we got. 5 years. 5 years.
I'm Connor Coles. This is Connor's Colosseum of Rock right here on Roan Radio. And up next, we have General Charlie sending in Rainbow with Kill the King. If this song is your favorite, let us hear at Roan Radio know with a text to 856-863-9457. I'm Connor Coles, and that was Stradivarius with The Hands of Time, and I want you to text us here at Rowan Radio and send in your vote for this week's winner of Connor's Colosseum of Rock at 856-863-9457. It is going to be another tight battle to the top this week, so while we do that, let's take a look at the WGLS community calendar. Do you need a passport, identification card, notary services, a veteran's ID, or honorable discharge papers? You can get all this and more at the Gloucester County Store on the upper level of the Deptford Mall, Monday through Saturday. For more information, their phone number is 856-686-6013. This community calendar is brought to you by Rowan Radio, 89.7 WGLS FM, your source for community news and information.
Just because we're a radio station doesn't mean we're only on the radio. Head on over to RowanRadio.com for an exclusive look at how we make the station with the music that matters. Check out over 5 decades of Rowan Radio history. Take a virtual tour, and most importantly, listen live on the web. We are streaming online at RowanRadio.com or on the TuneIn app, so you can take your favorite station farther than an antenna. More music than anyone else on the radio or online. That's Rowan Radio, 89.7 WGLS FM.
Fire up your taste buds and tune into Pop Flavor every Monday through Friday from 6 to 8 p.m. Every week, they'll be serving up the best hits like Taylor Swift, Ariana Grande, Post Malone, and more. Tune in and find your Pop Flavor here on Rowan Radio, 89.7 WGLS FM, also online at rowanradio.com. Don't go away. Be sure to stick around to hear who will be crowned champion after we play the final warrior of tonight's show, a custom track I made of Yngwie Malmsteen's track Meant to Be and his track Brothers. I'm Connor Coles. Thanks to everyone who joined me for my show tonight for the finale of Connor's Colosseum of Rock. I hope you all enjoyed the tracks I picked out for you this week and all of the amazing warriors that were sent in by our generals one last time. I want to give a big thank you to all of the generals who have been sending in warriors throughout the time I've had this show. It's been amazing to come together every week for one night where we all rock out. My biggest thanks goes out to General Mr. Mike. He was the first general on my show, and when I started it, he would give me CDs to play so I could try and find a sound that would fit my show. At the time, I didn't have the option of adding a song to the system like I did when I was a rock director, so I did it the old-fashioned way of having 6 to 10 CDs to play and remember which was in which CD player. Slowly, the battlefield got bigger and bigger, almost to the point where we were running out of room in the Colosseum. Tonight, in our last battle, we had a record number 18 generals, but only one of them could merge victorious. This week's winner, one last time, is General Mr. Mike with End of the Line by the Traveling Wilburys. I've heard from a lot of you this show brought you together and made you realize how much you all still value the friendship you all have. Do me a favor, and don't forget how much you all mean to each other. To entice you to do so, I have one last parting gift. Stick around for the start of the next hour. Thanks, everyone, and goodbye. Emperor Connor Coles, signing off.
Rowan Radio, where the music matters. 89.7 WGLS FM. Glassboro.
Don't you know that I'm loving you? In a Garda Vida, baby. Don't you know that I'll always be true? Oh, won't you come with me and take my hand? Oh, won't you come with me and walk this line? In a Garda Vida, honey, don't you know that I'm loving you? In a Garda Vida, baby, don't you know that I'll always be true? Oh, won't you come with me and take my hand? Oh, won't you come with me and walk this line? Please take my hand. It's all right. All right, man, come. In a garden of freedom, don't you know that I'm loving you? In a garden of freedom, baby, don't you know that I've always been true?